This is the most terrifying forest in the world. It's a place where the trees have no business remembering things. A group of hikers decided to stray off the marked trail for a bit. They scrambled over some rocks and through some bushes until they came to a small clearing. And in the middle of the clearing was a large collection of old shoes and children's toys. It was creepy, but the hikers pressed on. As the sun began to set, they realized that their phones had no signal and they were completely lost. Then they heard it. At first it was just a whisper, but then it grew into a full-blown scream. "Get out, you filthy animals! Get out of our forest!" The hikers looked around, but there was nothing there, so they decided to make camp anyway. And that night, as they sat around their campfire, they heard the whispers again. This time they were close. The hikers shone their flashlights into the darkness, but all they saw were the trees, all except one of the hikers. He swore he saw a pair of glowing eyes watching them from the trees. Then the wind picked up and the temperature dropped. The hikers huddled around the fire, too scared to go to sleep. Suddenly, one of the hikers began to scream. He was pointing at something in the trees. "Look, it's the woman from the doll." One of the hikers grabbed his arm. "It's okay, it's just a trick of the light." But then the eyes began to glow brighter and brighter, until they were almost blinding, and then the branches began to move. The hikers ran as fast as they could through the forest, tripping over rocks and each other in their haste. They didn't dare look back, but they could hear the creature moving through the trees behind them, getting closer and closer. Suddenly, the creature leaped onto the path in front of them and blocked their way. The hikers screamed and ran in the opposite direction. They didn't know how long they ran for, but eventually they came to a small cabin. They pounded on the door, but no one answered. They tried the windows, but they were locked. Desperate for help, they climbed up the roof and slid off the tiles. One by one, the hikers slipped inside the cabin, hiding in the rafters. And then they heard the sound of the creature moving away. When they were sure that it had gone, they climbed down from the rafters and explored the cabin. There was no one there, but there was a fireplace. And as the hikers huddled around it to keep warm, they noticed something strange. The walls of the fireplace were lined with children's shoes.